It's your boy Zach back with another video. Today we are going to be going over the best in-game settings for Valheim in terms of performance and visibility, how you can get the best performance and visibility, and I'm gonna go through all different types of PCs. We got low-end PCs, medium-end PCs, high-end PCs. I will go through each option and where you should be if you have a low, medium, or high-end PC. So let's do it. So you don't have to worry about anything in the controls tab. You don't have to worry about anything in the audio tab. All you have to worry about here is this graphics tab, and it's very small, so that's good for us. And there's very little wiggle room in terms of what you need to do here. So first things first, let's just get out of the way everything down here. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to check off SSAO, motion blur, tessellation, depth of field, and you can, it's up to you. Chromatic aberration can be either turned on or off. I personally think there's better visibility with chromatic aberration on. Some people say otherwise. I think that it's better. A lot of other people do as well. So I would leave chromatic aberration on. It's not really going to affect your FPS or anything like that. But these are going to dramatically affect your FPS or your performance in some way. So yeah, the rest you can leave on here. Anti-aliasing, if you really are a really low-end PC, you can turn off anti-aliasing. It's gonna make your game look like absolute shit though, so I'm just telling you that. If you do turn off anti-aliasing, you're gonna lose the visibility, the performance and visibility. Anti-aliasing, leave it on. I would say it's gonna help you a lot in terms of seeing things. So yeah, everything else besides anti-aliasing and chromatic aberration is not up to interpretation. You should make the settings the way I have them here. And then now we're going to be going over to the more complex of these four settings here. So vegetation quality, the highest you're going to want it, even if you're on a high-end PC, is medium, okay? You don't want it any higher than that. If you're on a medium to low end PC, you're gonna wanna turn this to low. The particle lights, what you're gonna wanna do with the particle lights is that it can be all the way up on high if you're on a higher end PC. So you can have it up on high, but if you're on a medium end PC, you should have it on medium. If you're on a low end PC, you should have it on low. Okay, so this one is very simple. Low end PC, low, medium end PC, medium, high end PC, high, okay? Now, the max you should have this one on, draw distance or level of detail, you should only have this on max medium. Medium for high end PCs, okay? For medium and low end PCs, you're gonna want this on low. If you don't have this on low, it's gonna affect your FPS dramatically. And then to finish it off, we got shadow quality. Shadow quality, you can go between medium and low, just as the same thing as the draw distance and level of detail. So the shadow of detail, either medium for high end PCs or for low to medium end PCs, you're gonna want this on low. So right here is the highest you should have them on. At max, if you have the highest end PC possible, this is what you should have them on. Otherwise, you will lose 30 to 50 FPS just by these settings alone. And then on top of these settings, when you add this, these will increase your FPS by about 10. These will increase your FPS about, 30 to 50 FPS just by changing these settings down from the max settings. So if you have your settings on max right now, you're definitely gonna wanna turn these down. You're definitely gonna wanna turn these down to what I just explained to you guys. So now that we've gotten all these settings out of the way here, if you still are having FPS problems, if your computer really cannot handle this game, then you're gonna want to obviously turn off anti-aliasing like we said before, and you're also going to want to go to your resolution here, and you're gonna wanna turn it to a lower 16:9 resolution. So most people have a 16:9 monitor. So if you're having trouble, switch it to 1600:900. And then if it's still too slow, then you can switch it to, 1280:720 and go from there. But just remember, it's gonna get worse and worse quality. So as of right now, these settings right here are the best settings to increase your FPS as well as to increase the visibility. If you guys have any questions down below, make sure to drop a comment. Do not forget to hit the like button. Every single like helps me tremendously. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace.